You've lost sight of it. Where did it go?
On the ceiling?
Yes. The darkness makes the ceiling feel infinitely far away.
Alright, I guess blink. What the fuck is that thing?
Hanging from the rafters.
That is not a goddamn animal.
Dark eyes.
I don't know any animals that have hands. How's it going, everyone? This is Revachol Gaming, and welcome back to some more Disco Elysium. Now, we have... I honestly forget what all we have to do. I know I want to check where the shot came from, because there's apparently somewhere around here that fits that description, and I want to know where. But first, I want to head this way, because we got the key from the party boys down there. So we can head over here and talk to the people inside.
Heavy wooden doors. The lock turns easily. You hear a click as the shackle pops open.
Let's go.
Yep, let's do this.
A whoosh of air rushes into the dark innards of the church, as though rushing to fill a great vacuum in the heart of the city.
Whoa. What the hell? What is this? A strange stillness fills you as you look ahead. You should walk here, not run. Prayer book has been left open.
The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable. All the shifting matter and shuffling of living things is gone. Nothing seems to exist beyond the church anymore. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent.
Wait, I think I still hear something.
And then it's gone. Almost all of it, but for the faintest of hums. It seems the sound here is detached from its source somehow, if not blotted outright. Truly unusual.
Weird.
You can hardly hear your own breathing.
Yell as loud as I can.
Your voice is barely audible. Not a howl, but the softest of whimpers.
Stomp your feet and clap your
You
hands.
produce a few muffled thumps, after which the silence feels even more total, somehow.
Hey, Kim, what the hell's happening?
The lieutenant points to his ears and shakes his head. Then he leans closer.
Can you hear anything?
Not really, but it's extraordinary. I've never experienced anything like this.
I wonder why the church was built with such strange acoustics.
His detached tone conceals how uncomfortable he is.
It's probably nothing, just our imagination.
Maybe. Darkness often has that effect on people.
He doesn't seem entirely convinced, though.
Look up into the bell
The
tower.
orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead.
Try to see beyond the shadows. Oh, what are we seeing? Whoa, we're zooming way out. Damn. Okay, our guy has some good eyes.
It's like there's something moving up there. A shadow has emerged from the tower, and it's making its way toward you through all the other shadows.
Follow the shadow's movement.
It's not a shadow anymore, becoming more substantial as it gets closer. The shape of an animal descends.
Animal?
Is there something up there?
Oh no, you've lost sight of it. Where did it go?
On the ceiling?
Yes, the darkness makes the ceiling feel infinitely far away.
Alright, I guess blink. What the fuck is that thing?
Hanging from the rafters.
That is not a goddamn animal.
Dark eyes.
I don't know any animals that have hands.
Maybe it's possible to talk to it.
Tiago. Oi! Mr. Creep in the rafters.
A man made of the same stuff as the carpentry of the building. He is studying you intently.
Hey, who's there?
The man leaned forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze, then speaks.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry, everything's gonna be alright. You come to the right place.
Okay, I wasn't expecting my inner demons to be party boys.
That accent is Villalobos.
Villalobos.
Peninsula in Mesk and a district in general. There's a sizable contingent of Villalobos-speaking Mesks in Revachol.
What are you doing here?
I'm here to receive the mother's love. You can too, Holmes. And when you're ready, she will take your hand and lift you out of that despair at the bottom of that bottle.
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user. Do we really need to question him?
I'm put off by this religious stuff, he thinks. And maybe the ceiling climbing, too. It's all very hard to square with the lieutenant's own view of reality.
I'm a policeman. I need to talk to you about police things. I don't know anything about alcohol use.
Oh yeah, sure. You don't know anything about alcohol use. You got it all under control, Way. I could smell the control all the way over here.
I'm doing fine, I'm doing just fine, thank you.
I know it's hard to admit that you got a problem.
I haven't drank a drop since I woke up on Monday, alright?
Honest, look into my own heart and see I was in pain.
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention
Oi, fuck
to
off,
what the
Kim.
ceiling climber is saying.
That's all well and good, but we need to talk about the unlicensed occupation of ecclesiastic property. Ecclesiastic property, my bad. For some reason I feel like you have a point here.
Don't trust me. Trust the mother. I'm only the messenger, Holmes. This is the Church of the Mother of Silence.
Church of the Mother of Okay, that makes sense. Mother of Silence. Also, I just now realized the music is gone. I didn't even catch that until just now. The music is completely dead.
You have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Is he just trying to throw you off your game? Whatever it is, he's quite confident about it. Just look how gracefully he sways. 'Tis not an act, my liege.
Okay, drama.
Perchance he hath deceived his very self. This man is a zealot.
I gathered that. Very obviously, you don't sit naked in the rafters of a church if you're not a zealot. Did you just climb down from the church tower?
Sure did, Holmes.
Are you human? You weren't moving like a human.
I am. At least in part, Holmes. Into the mother's love burns away the cruel distinctions of the body.
What does he mean, in part?
You sound like you're not from around here.
Haven't you ever met a Mex before? Cabron. Surprising number of us around.
Okay, so what? God damn it! What was it? Rhetoric, composer, drama. I don't remember what accent he had. Fuck. And it's great. Such diversity is a boon to the economy.
Not sure I'm contributing to the economy none, Holmes.
Well, at least you're human. That's a relief.
Glad you're feeling more comfortable. First timers are always nervous.
Okay, I have other
The silent
questions.
figure lingers on the wooden beams, blending into the shadows.
What are you doing here?
This is a special place. There's a perforation in the
Perforation
world,
in the world?
a way out into nothingness. This church was built around it for purposes of veneration.
So a hole in the world.
I circled it, nurtured by the silence bestowed by the mother. One of these days, I'll be pure enough to go drink from it directly.
What will happen once you drink from this perforation?
I will be incinerated, but not destroyed. Finally, at one with the state of the world before reality began.
Okay.
That sounds a bit like substitution behavior, no? You know a thing or two about that.
Thank you, Rhetoric. Very cool. Who's this Mother of Silence you keep talking about?
That's no simple question, I said. She is one who can be painted Old scoped it. She is a cavity in the dark beyond sense. She saved me, but I couldn't describe her to you. No one can, Holmes, and no one ever will.
You sure you didn't just switch from one drug to another?
It's not like that at all, man. It's just faith and joyful service.
Too gleeful, those words. He is lying. Not to you, to his very own self.
Faith is the kind of drug, you know.
I heard that before, Way, and I know I can't convince you on the spot. But think, when's the last time you woke up from silent communion with a hangover, regretting what you did last night?
Well, I don't know. When's the last time Harold Camping predicted the apocalypse? That is a deep cut, and I am sorry to anyone who's not been on the internet long enough to know what I'm talking about. Look up Harold Camping. You'll get a chuckle. He predicted the apocalypse like 3 times. I was wrong every time.
There are drugs darker than alcohol circling your system.
I was being insensitive. Sorry. Let's move on.
No worries, man. I know this shit takes time.
I still don't understand what you're doing in the church.
I'm a seraph, Holmes. I sing the Mother's glory.
Can you sing for me? Sing for me something.
I am from no Marietti, if that's what you're thinking. And the song I sing is silent as the mother.
Marietti is a Mesque style of music and dance.
Thank you, Encyclopedia. I got that. It sounds like mariachi.
Especially weddings. It's delightfully quaint, owing to its peasant origins. He lost his cool there for a moment. Seems you hit some nerve.
Well, I'm sorry, Tiago. How'd you even find this place, this church?
Hard to say. I think I did some construction work here, back when I still had material worries. Up there, I realized what the true purpose of the church was. Been spending a lot of time here ever since. The past is nothing to me now, Way. It didn't belong to me.
Right, I had other
The
questions.
sinewy figure lingers on the wooden beams, blending into the shadows.
You've been here a long time. Do you know why the church was abandoned?
Police raid a while back.
Oh, shit.
Not really, or at least I don't remember much of it anymore. The mother's love has done its job. That's what's so great about the mother. It lets you forget about everything.
Do you know where the other spooker is?
Other spooker? Oh, esa viejita es muy estudiosa. Don't know, Holmes.
Viejita is grandma?
Wait, so there is another person living in the church, and it's a viejita?
No,
Or viejita?
I just call her viejita because of her clothes. She's actually quite young. Or maybe not that young. Age is just one.
You are a
of the
very
most
confusing man, Tiago. And you don't know where she is.
That's what I said, Holmes.
How can you not know that when you both live here?
Don't really follow her comings and goings. Just see her typing on her computer now and then. We got different interests.
So you've got nothing else to tell me. How she looks, what she does, who she is.
I'm afraid not, Essay. You just have to wait until she comes back, or
search through her radio computer.
Alright, thanks. Very strange man. But weirdly enough, I have a little bit of respect for you just because you don't try and hide it. Mesk Banger's silk scarf. +1 pain threshold. Figure in frost is drawn on the window depicting a deer. Frost has drawn flowers on the glass, obscuring the view. A cracked pane of glass, colorful. Ooh, hello. What do we got here? Mestbanger's red brogues. Those might be better than what I'm wearing. Nope, never mind. I'm wearing the cavalry boots. Those look nice. I don't think I want to change them. It depends. +1 empathy versus +1 I want to keep my perception high. Hey, more money. Okay. I do see this, and I'm curious about it.
In white, silver, and apricot faience, the young mother of humanism stands above you. A
The
crack
young
runs
mother
across
of
her body.
humanism.
She is impossibly tall, oval-faced and sad, a dark and radiant majesty. This is her innocence,
Her
Dolores
innocence,
Day.
Dolores Day.
Cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs, clearly visible from underneath her flowing dress. You should kneel.
All right,
Your
Neil.
knees touch the floor. The floorboards are hard and cold. There you kneel among the snowdrifts, diffuse light falling on your hands from beyond the glass.
Close your eyes
The
first.
world is silent, but for the creaks and cracks of the massive wooden structure behind you. It covers you from the wind outside. The ocean feels distant, its ebb and flow blocked off by the centuries-old pinewood sarcophagus around you.
Open your eyes.
The woman looks down at you kneeling. She towers among her followers, architects, laymen, courtiers. There is a sad smile on her lips and a glint in her green-blue eye of what? Compassion? Remorse? She acknowledges the passing of someone who is still alive. You.
She's acknowledging the passing of someone who is still alive. So the passing away, or the like someone just passing by? It's morning.
As that terrible word passes through your mind, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder.
Do the same as you get
Your
up.
fingertips touch your chest 4 times. Then you rise from your knees into the apricot-colored light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles her distant smile, sundered by the crack in the glass.
All right, Encyclopedia, you've never failed me before, despite how much I've wanted you to.
Despite
Thank
the
you,
damage
buddy.
you've done to yourself, the title appears lodged in your hippocampus. This is her innocence,
The
Dolores
innocence
Day.
of humanism,
The innocence
internationalism,
of
and the
humanism,
welfare state.
Internationalism and the welfare state.
Oh,
Perhaps
yeah,
the
no,
most
it is
famous
internationalism.
human being ever to have lived. No amount of Commodore Red can wipe her sad smile from your brain thing. It has survived the deluge and haunts you still, and will haunt you forever, as it haunts all men.
Wait, what exactly is an
The
innocence?
highest category of historic individual, an embodiment of the world spirit.
A ruler?
More, an innocence is elected to office by the founding party, a precedent that has taken place a mere 6 times in the entirety of history. The legal system of the Real Belt is built to accommodate an ascentic rule should it coincide with our time.
Okay.
An innocence is infallible. The decisions made by one are not decisions. They are inevitabilities. What would have happened anyway? Only accelerated.
So basically like a
Acts
saint
into
combined
decades
with a
instead of
queen.
centuries. And innocence is a continuous, compressed event, a sacred human being. It is an honor and a glory to live.
Yeah,
when one
she's
is in
basically like
office.
Joan of Arc. There's one in our office now.
No, we are alone.
Okay, when did she rule?
300 years ago, in the wake of the discovery of this Isola, the Insulindian, by explorers from the continent of Muindi, she is, among other things, the innocence of inter-isolary travel and the connected world.
What else do I know about her?
Many things. You know she was a woman of the court, the wife of an influential Marchese, and eventually the principal advisor
Okay.
to Irene La Navigateur, Queen of Suresnes, modern-day Sir La Clé. Also, that she was gorgeous beyond beauty.
All right, what else? Was she smart?
Terribly, women of the court were expected to play both contract bridge and chess sufficiently well to prove an interesting challenge to a man. A simple grasp of
I don't
matters of
like that
philosophy,
phrasing.
theology, and science was encouraged. She was, by all means, a kept woman. She made the most of her position in the antediluvian court, a court visited by the most prominent thinkers and artists of the day. In secret, she was becoming the era's preeminent philosopher of the state, a scalpel.
So she
a
was
piercing
becoming
gaze.
basically the best philosopher. She was basically their Socrates.
She was an almost preternaturally magnetic and intelligent individual. To her contemporaries, she appeared out of time, a messenger from the future of the species. We all fell in love with her, head over heels. Even before she was declared an innocence, her influence was tremendous.
How come?
It was on her advice that Irene Le Navigateur sponsored a number of voyages into the Pale.
Into the
A costly,
Pale.
often tragic endeavor, ultimately vindicated by the discovery of the new world, the piece of reality you're standing on.
Piece of reality.
She was crowned 2 years after the first expedition returned, setting in motion what is widely considered
DeLorean
the
era.
greatest era in history. The DeLorean era.
Wow.
Wow, indeed. When her innocence was declared, and the queen she had advised for years fell on her knees before her, she was so overcome with emotion that her lungs started glowing in her chest.
Thus the image.
Bystanders reported golden filaments lighting
Okay.
the already sunlit chamber around her, clearly visible beneath her dress. That is why the lungs are the symbol of love for the cultures of the Real Belt.
I want more.
As did we all. The lands of the Mes and the Occident, and even far away Supremwindi. Altogether, 21 of the 40 Mundial nations of the time immediately
So a
accepted
majority.
Innocenic rule.
A majority
even
accepted
before her crowning.
an eccentric rule.
In a city called Advesperaskit in Vesper Messina, her homeland, the name of the city means evening comes, but it happened on a winter's morning, with the canals frozen and slush falling out of the sky. She was dressed in a white and pearl dress on an emptied-out plaza with the crowd far away. Already, her Theriers, the secret servicemen of the Innocents, were worried about an assassination attempt.
She must have been beautiful.
Oh yes, she looked like humanity's young mother, a perfect mother, insultingly beautiful. It was as if her face and shoulders and hands were covered in a soft down of underfeathers. You know this well, very well. The
Okay.
winter snow was beating the cobblestones around her. A small attaché of officials stood by as her Theriers placed a white gold wreath on her head. The crowning was mostly witnessed by secret servicemen.
Then what?
One of the men in this secret service killed her 22
Oh.
years later. A young man who had come to suspect that Dolores Day was not entirely human, but something else.
What did he think she was?
Something that had walked in our midst, watching us stumble for hundreds, if not thousands of years, until it decided to interfere in the course of our history. We were supposed to come up with this ourselves. The man was reported to have screamed at the Innocents.
So they basically believed her to be like an observer of humanity?
Dolores Day was shot in the chest with a fowling piece 8 times. The man, thought to be insane, said he once touched her and her body had been unnaturally warm, like a furnace, and that sometimes, while on duty, he observed her forgetting to breathe for over 10 minutes.
Oh
This
shit.
inhuman quality was witnessed by many others as well. Glowing lungs and
Mass
all.
hysteria and
It is
religious
commonly
psychology.
attributed to mass hysteria and religious psychology.
Was there something terrifying about her?
Terrifying is a term too emotionally charged for your semantic memory, or what remains of it. But although she's often considered to be the greatest human being to ever live, there was something ominous about Dolores Day, constantly surrounded by her Theriers.
Well, I mean, yeah, the way you've painted her. Like, granted, there is some benevolence to it, just the glow of it, but she's looking down on everyone.
She was the most socially secluded and least self-aware of all the Innocences. Some modern thinkers would consider her a war criminal for the campaigns she waged against the Mesk
Wait, the
state.
Mesk?
And
Isn't
then
that
there were the
the one
resettlement
guy?
programs.
What happened?
The Misk state tried to detach itself from Innocentic rule. Parts of the world were experiencing whiplash from accelerated into secularism. Her mandatory education programs and mass resettlement of upstream Marguerite were problematic as well. Dissenters were suppressed by a military force she called the Army of Humanity,
Never good when you call something that.
suggesting those who fight against it are not part of
Exactly.
She adored chess, yes, but also military war games. Dolores Day often holds a tiny tin soldier between her index finger and thumb in icons such as this.
So like
She
the
was
hand
also
going like
blonde,
this.
the blondest woman you have ever seen, with green eyes the color of the Pacentic, Mare Interregnum. Little is known of her Marchese husband. It's as if he vanished from history after completing his role, which was to introduce
Dolores Day to court.
to
Okay.
court. In conclusion, yes, there is something lonely, paranoid, and even terrifying that people seldom mention, but feel when they think of her. This subtle terror is part of her iconography.
Officer, you've stood there for over 5 minutes.
Yes, thank you, Kim. I've
What are
been
you
thinking.
of, if I may ask?
She's beautiful.
That she is. A great sacred piece. I wonder what we are doing here, however. In this church, I mean. The coast in general. We shouldn't linger. This isn't a good place to get lost in.
Give me a sec. Visual calculus, don't let me down.
Jigsaw of broken shards
Whoa.
falls into place in front of you. A ghostly reconstruction of the stained glass window. Before it was shattered, there was an older woman beneath the younger one, and a text, a light motif below them both.
What shattered the mosaic?
Unknown.
Unknown.
A motor carriage, a gunshot, someone falling into it, or maybe just hooligans looking for something.
Well, the thing is, there's glass on the other end of the room, so I'm thinking something like blew it out this way. Who is this older woman?
The escutcheon on her
The
throne says,
escutcheon.
Irene the Navigator.
Irene the
She's
Navigator.
depicted as an older woman wearing
Okay.
thick-rimmed eyeglasses, holding a golden rights apfel in one hand and a scepter in the other. This is the queen her innocence day advised. Above, she herself is whole. Small figures of wise men, common men, worshippers walk up the stairs to stand at her feet. Secret servicemen, 30 years, stand in a row guarding her. It must have taken years to produce this work in all its dizzying detail.
What about the motto? What does it say?
Below both women, in luminous black letters, après la vie, mort. Après la mort, la vie de nouveau. And then along the left side, après le monde, la gré. Après le gré, le monde de nouveau.
Après leve mort. Mort, I believe, is like die. Before we die, we live anew, or something like that. Après le monde, le gris, the gray. Before the gray, le monde de nouveau.
After life, death.
After death, after life, death,
life
after
again.
death, life again.
After the world, the pale. After the pale, the world again. This is the
Oh.
great leitmotif of humanism. A summary of
Okay.
the effect of the discovery of this Isola, the Insulindian.
Okay, so
of human
gris
feet.
is the
Showing
pale.
sea change akin to finding life after death.
Lieutenant, this used to say after life, death, after...
Death, life again. After the world, the pale. After the pale, the world again. This exaltation is common in Dolorian sacralism. In the early years, it was even incorporated as the RCM slogan. No more, however.
Why?
It was deemed subservient to use a strongly moral intern-related motto. We already suspected of bootlicking. The sentence was also seen as too feminine.
Oh,
It was a
come
macho
on.
thing.
Goddamn machoism.
Justice, union, prudence, and force.
I like the other one better.
So do I.
Alright, step back.
The mother of humanism towers above you.
All right, let's figure out what's on this computer.
A machine stands in the corner, watched over by the figures.
Ooh,
on the
this is a
stained
weird
glass
one.
Window. It's turned on and quivering with soft electricity.
It's like a web behind it.
A radio computer. And it's turned on.
These machines sometimes harbor traps, he thinks. Alarm systems and the like. Let's be careful.
We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case.
Yeah, but what is this strange thing?
A radio computer. We have one down at the station. No, I don't know how to operate it or what it's used for. Let's go.
This is the Ream Prefect.
Ream Prefect radio computer.
Model
Okay.
number RC7024.
Okay, so it has a
With
printer.
failed mainframe and a Ream-compatible interim printer. The Ream Prefect is the governmental version of the commonly used Ream Civic model. Although mostly based on the same technology, the Ream Prefect is equipped with better noise attenuation circuits.
Let me just investigate it real
You
quick.
see fluorescent play and print buttons on the keyboard. A hatch connected to the central compartment is wide open. The lieutenant says nothing. You see the machine's glowing frame reflected back from his diamond-shaped glasses. You're free to proceed.
Let me look inside the
Behind
compartment.
The hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments, smoldering in the dark like fireflies. Silver tape on the side says, in black marker, log, February to March. This is the machine's filament memory. Press play to access its contents.
All right, let's press play then.
A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good afternoon. Votre accident on Saint-Brune. This is the East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
This is a human interface. A retired person sitting behind a switchboard somewhere.
Huh. What's the personal log?
The filament you have inserted into the core.
You mean that, oh, all right. Thanks for the explanation.
That was a question. Have you inserted it into the core?
Yes.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Fuck.
Let's look around. Maybe he knows something.
I don't know the password.
Received. I will votre accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Thanks, but I'm finished with the call.
Goodbye, votre accident.
The machine's keyboard is
Okay. So we need to figure out a password. Thank you, autosave. Oh, I don't like that noise. Like when you stand right here. Oh, it's the circle. Hold on, that's what it is. It says circle of devices. A bowl is filled with water. A live wire runs directly into it. Could these wires work as contact microphones? Yeah, this circle right here, whenever I stand in it, I get that feedback noise. Oi, Tiago.
Oh, hey, wait. There's coffee in the back. Oh, wait. I meant the mother's love.
coffee in the back. Something familiar about that.
Okay.
Stale cookies.
Have you by any chance heard the Vieita say the password to a radio computer?
Too many times, essay. You need it for something.
Surveys are a good way to fish for personal information, especially in the name of public safety.
Drama, yes, it's for a first-degree murder investigation of Martinez.
The lieutenant raises his eyebrow, but doesn't say anything.
Don't sweat it, Vato. The password is afterlife death. What you think of that? Makes me almost pity La Nilita Pequeña when I hear it.
The little nihilist. What was that about coffee? I feel like I've heard it somewhere before.
Look, man, I'm at liberty to talk about the sacred blaze of the mother's glorious heart, but not about the coffee.
Gotcha. By the way, some barbers want to turn your place into a nightclub.
The ones in the tent outside, right? I see him, think they scared of me.
So what do you think about the nightclub, that is?
Why not? They wouldn't bother me none. I'm usually way up there, imbibing. Ain't no music on earth that can reach where I go.
I mean, honestly, yeah, that's a fair point. If the place is truly silent, they could crank up their music as loud as they want, and no one would hear it other than them.
Might even be nice to have some company.
He said that in spite of himself. He's more attached to the human than he'd like to think.
All right, thanks,
I
man.
think we're done here, essay.
Yeah, I think we are.
It was an interesting conversation. However, I'm still not sure how it's relevant to our investigation.
It probably isn't, but I'm curious. I am a curious boy. Also, apparently I have a skill point. Did I put this in my thought cabinet? We did also get this, Wasteland of Reality. It's been brought to your attention that you're an alcoholic and that it's a sickness and it's killing you. You're crawling on your knees through life, your booze-filled belly dragging on the ground. Your brain now fuzzy, now in overdrive. Your hair sticking together with today's cold sweat and yesterday's vomit. Perhaps they're right. Anything is better than this. Even bone-dry reality itself. Maybe you can quit. Yeah, we're gonna take that one. Gimme. Gimme. I also kind of want to do the date of birth generator just so I know how old I am. Alright, anyway. Back to what we were doing. We now have our password for the human switchboard.
The machine's keyboard is the speaker.
Good afternoon. Votre accident on Saint-Brun. This is the East Insulindian.
Yes, let's try this again. I think I have the right password for the personal log.
Please repeat the password.
Afterlife, death.
Good. I have unlocked the filament. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament. Votre accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Thank you, but I'm finished with the call.
Goodbye, votre accident.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated.
All right, print.
The printer prints out a long text document with dated paragraphs. It looks a bit like someone's journal.
All right, what do we
The
got?
first entry, made on the 4th of February, 51, by an unknown author, is short and concise. Arrived at the church. The door was boarded up, so I used the crowbar to get inside. Looks like the place has been deserted. Nothing out of the ordinary, but I'll ask around. Need to figure out how to get the electricity in.
So 4th of February is when they arrived.
The lieutenant leans closer, scouring the printout over your shoulder. Just as you finish reading, he looks up, muttering under his breath.
4th of February. That's over a month ago. Whoever set up those machines has been here for quite a while.
All right, let's read the second entry.
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fishermen. Said I shouldn't go near that place, that the church was spooky and ridden with narcotics. It's a little spooky, all right. Still haven't figured out the electricity.
All right, third entry.
7th of February, 51. Finally got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, a new antenna.
A new antenna.
Tesla series, something advanced.
Why would she need an antenna?
Why would anyone need any of this equipment here?
Well, fair enough, Kim.
8th
Fourth entry.
of February, 51. Bought the antenna, had some problems setting it up. Called Simo for help. Heard the others are back to making art. Drinking somewhere out of town. Sulislav started a rock band again. Lexi has been seen asking money from strangers. But at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get work anywhere. Graphic design, ads. The programmers are doing fine too. I mean, they're programmers. The writers, though, they're fucked.
Oh, some things never change.
I just have to find out what caused that data loss and be done with it. Still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup, when the backup wasn't even connected to the front. I know. Everyone thinks it's impossible. They say I must be lying. I'm here to set it right.
A data loss?
Seems like something to do with radio computers. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about them to understand what the author is saying. Something about the backup data getting destroyed, and how everyone thought it was the author's fault. Let's just keep reading.
Artists, programmers, Lexi. Who are all these people?
Her friends? Colleagues? She must be quite educated if she knew how to set up all this machinery.
Fair enough. 5th entry, please.
12th of February.
So 12th of
51.
February.
Brought some food from the grocery store. Apparently, there's a strike going
Okay, so
on
this is where
in
the strike
harbor.
started.
Definitely not happy to see the Martinez people again. Everything's now set up in the church. Going to start working tomorrow, 8 a.m.
The strike. We are nearing the date of the murder. Keep reading. I'm interested now. I want to know what's that radio anomaly that sent this person here in the first place.
All right, 6th entry.
25th of February, 51. I've been sending data up to Lintel for a while now, trying to recreate the data loss, but nothing. Didn't even feel like logging in, the disappointment. But I did discover a curious audio-spatial anomaly at the back of the church. I've named it the Swallow. It swallows sound. Need to get some mics.
If that's what that circle is.
Is she talking about?
Read the 7th entry.
28th of February, 51. Yes, the first recordings
Pillar of
confirm
silence,
that the
diameter
Swallow
approximately
is
3
real, and
meters.
I'm not just losing my mind. It's a pillar of silence with a diameter of approximately 3 meters. Seems like the higher I go, the less I record. This might be a coincidence, or it could be connected to the data loss that led me here.
So extreme silence, 3-meter radius that gets quieter as you go up.
The
Okay.
pillar of silence. She is talking about the silence. Is she suggesting it's more than just an architectural quirk?
What could it be, though?
The lieutenant doesn't answer. He follows your gaze, studying the basins. The water shines in them. No ripples.
Read the 8th
March
entry.
51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, but now it turns out I've also been capturing the future of dance music. One neo-disco
Wait,
song
hold on. Is that
over and over again.
Is that the girl?
Fortunately, the song is so monotonous, I was able to devise an algorithm to factor it out. The other day, one of the disco men came in. Before I could even say hello, she got scared and left.
Oh, no, never mind. That's
I
the
don't
girl.
want anyone
Okay.
distracting me from my work. That disco man must be a
Yep,
cell.
a cell. She must be describing a cell.
The girl on the ice? Sounds like her, yes.
All right, what about the 9th entry?
March
Also, Kim, why do you
51.
sound
A
sleepy?
new 2-meter aux cable, noodles, crackers, ping energy drinks, water, toothpaste, gum, also some canned air.
Canned air?
Interrupted by the sound of the church door opening.
Uh-oh.
A strange woman makes straight for the radio computer.
Hello, ma'am. Hello, Suna. I'm sorry?
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
Machinery boots.
Yes, you are breaking in, but not into her radio computer. You're a master circuit bender.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RCM, you see.
Oh. None of these are great. Fuck. We're here outside gates representing certain music venue organizers.
Well, you won't find any music venue organizers here. It's just me and my computer, and it has been this way for weeks. Now please give me some room. I need 2 seconds to see that you haven't destroyed anything.
I shouldn't have. I haven't touched anything
We should
bad.
talk to her after she has rebooted the machine.
What is it?
I didn't break anything, did I?
No, you just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper.
Fair enough. Sorry, but who are you? What are you doing here?
I am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16 years of programming experience, and I'm proficient in both Vox and Orbis languages. If you're
Neat.
not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
Okay, well, you can fuck off then.
Did she say over 16 years of experience? She must have started programming when she was still a teenager.
16 years, yes. 16 years. 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 16 ye
That still doesn't answer what she's doing in an abandoned church.
What are you doing in an abandoned church?
You really like those questions, don't you?
I'm a police officer. It's my job to ask questions.
I'm conducting scientific research here. You can't throw me out.
What research?
I'm looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
Okay, so the church guy wasn't crazy. Got it.
Wait, what?
Thank you, Logic. My thoughts exactly.
She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. That's what her personal log said. The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Is the hole connected to the data loss in your journal?
Yes, that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that.
A hole in the world. What does that mean exactly?
Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing.
I mean, yeah, actually, fair point. If your measurements aren't reading anything, well, I mean, I guess evidence of absence is not absence of evidence. So if you aren't getting like thermal readings from a certain spot, you know that there's no, like, if a certain spot in space is reading at absolute zero, you know there is either no matter or no movement within that space. That is, for all intents and purposes, a nothing reading that gives you information. Then again, it's not even really nothing. Ooh. This is interesting. Can you measure temperature without matter present? Is temperature even a thing without matter present? Ooh. I'm overthinking this, aren't I?
What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have? How do you measure something that does not exist?
That's a little above your pay grade at the moment.
Hold on a moment. Does it mean we're now living in a world that has holes in it?
I don't know. Are we? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. But how do I figure it out?
I can't even understand how we're talking about something that doesn't exist, let alone measure it.
You measure it by its surroundings, by that which does exist.
Yeah,
This is
fair
what
enough.
I've been trying to do. I've tried using hydro transducers to record the silence, to find out where it begins.
Yeah, you've been mapping out the circle.
Hydrotransducers. So that's what those water basins are. Devices for recording sound through water.
Interesting approach. However, isn't water like a worse medium? Well, actually, maybe not, because water is incompressible, so it'd carry waves better. Maybe. I'd have to think on that for a while, because the physics are kind of weird. Air is lighter, so it moves easier, but it also doesn't carry a wave as well, so I don't know. Also, I guess it wouldn't carry transverse waves as well in water. I don't know. Yeah.
But honestly, it's not progressing very well.
Do you have any idea where this hole might be located?
Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
Only a faint crisscross of rafters can be made out from the dark. Most of the tower disappearing into the shade.
Okay, why there?
There's this place at the back of the church, a place where all audible vibrations seem to cease. I've named it the Swallow, and the higher you go, the less you record.
Yeah, I saw that in your
Are you
log.
sure it's not just an architectural quirk?
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place.
What the fuck am I talking? This is where the crab man. Where did this come from?
I know.
Ma'am, you need to start explaining yourself right now. You don't think Crabman might be somehow responsible here?
No, I don't.
Oh wait, are we referring to Tiago? Sure, let's call him Crabman. You said your research isn't going well. Why not?
Because it's just trial and error, trying to locate the Swallow, the exact point in space. And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and let me work.
All right. That's all I want to know about the scary 2mm hole in the world for now.
Great. Thanks.
Have you seen a man living up in the rafters?
Nope.
But you know he's around?
Yes.
He's seen you.
And...
Okay, it's probably not that big of a deal then.
No. You're right. I'm not.
Okay, why are there so many machines in this place?
I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything.
What are you doing with your radio computer?
I'm working.
Well, yeah,
The
fucking
machine
obviously.
seemed almost alien with its pulsing core. The light casting her face in a strange shadow.
Working on what?
Could you just shh for a moment? Or get to the point. I really need to focus on something.
All right.
It's not just rudeness. It really is hard to concentrate on whatever she needs to do. And you're not helping.
Right, I'll try not to touch anything. Next question.
Great.
How do you feel about anodic dance music?
What? I hate it.
I bet she hasn't even heard it.
Same here, it just doesn't connect. Not like disco does anyway.
Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind it just sounds like uninspired rug whipping. No idea what it has to do with either dancing or music.
Right. How do you feel about a club for this dance music?
This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it? I've got some news for you. It's not a nightclub they want to build here.
Excuse me. What do they want to build then?
Take a guess, why don't you?
Still convinced they want to establish a nightclub.
I can't believe they got you so easily. Go have another talk with those up-and-coming entrepreneurs.
They're druggies, I know.
I'm not coming in there.
Alright, I'll leave you to work in peace. I know for a fact they're fucking druggies and they're just wanting to set up a drug den, but... this place is freaky. I mean, cool, but freaky as hell. Yep, there goes the bump and beat again. Alright, buds.
So you had a talk with Andre, and now you want to discuss things with Noid.
I spoke to the wrong person. Fuck. Skin shows through the holes of this in the Speed Freak's too large sweater. In front of him, an open toolbox full of carpentry tools and
It's
parts.
good you talked to Andre first. Gave me time to get a reading on your sign. Can't really talk to people before you get a reading.
Sign?
Yeah, gotta compare. See if we can align.
Interesting.
I suck at socialising, man. Even now, our sign synchronisation is way off. I'll see what I can do.
Alright, maybe I'll come back later. Let's talk to the actual leader.
So, how are things going?
About the church, I checked it out.
And? What happened?
I talked to the shadow-clad being climbing in the beams, a man living on the ceiling.
Oh man, the crab man you mean? Who is he? What did you think?
He gave me this odd lecture on alcoholism before rambling on and on about mother's love.
Really? Huh. Interesting. What's he doing in the church?
Just preaching and praying from the looks of it.
No matter. Is he gonna be a problem?
Yeah, Noid is right. Let's get back to the point.
Again, you look like Rick Sanchez in your portrait.
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do.
As far as I can tell, he's not gonna leave. You'll climb around up there and you guys will never catch him.
I don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? A spooky guy climbing around when all the guests are trying to have nice, friendly hyper time?
You're just gonna have to live with the crab man.
I guess it's not a massive problem, now that I think of it.
Everyone is welcome to dance till the morning light. Yeah! Maybe. I guess we'll figure something out. Okay, but what about the other spooker? The one in Grandma's clothes? Did you see her?
I was using the mainframe when Suna, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident, appeared.
A programmer? That's odd. What was she like? Did you ask her about the nightclub?
She said you guys haven't been completely honest with me about your plans.
Come on, man. Who will you trust? A spooky programmer or us? We just want to make the world a better place. Feel the love! Get down and feel it!
Yeah, you know, now that I'm getting a better look at your guys' tent, I'm pretty sure that that's hydroxide. Which, yeah, no, I'm not letting you guys in that church.
A half-hearted desperate sell of something which does not seem worth buying.
The love? No, I'm not really feeling it at all.
You'll get there, believe me. When we've got our gear set up, things will be flowing and pumping. Anyway, now that it's settled, how did she seem? I mean, disposition-wise, about the dance club idea. Ja oder nein? Rocking it or dropping it?
Dropping it, bud. She did not like the dance club idea.
What a pity. That's my favourite thing in the world. And she doesn't like it at all.
A shame. What can we do now? Do you see a way out of this jam and into a laser-lit future of dance and unity?
Unity! Dance!
She made it very clear that she won't leave until her own project is finished.
And you can't just evict her?
No, I won't evict her. We have to come up with a different solution.
Look at you, Honor Man.
No, Noid. He's right. Maybe we've approached it the wrong way after all. I'm sure there's a workaround. We can make a deal not to bother her. If that's okay with her, we only want to get in the church and spread the joy and ecstasy of music.
The lines in the dark exist! Coexist!
At least Crabman seems like an advanced being. He's hard. He'll understand.
Yeah, he seems pretty understanding of you guys, honestly.
Yeah, he can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like Nordic dance music?
She absolutely does not. Really, truly despises it.
Egghead cannot believe what you just said. It makes him pump the jam a little slower for a moment, but then he returns to the full swing of it.
No worries. We'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? If it's all okay with you, what do you think?
I refuse to throw her out, but I can try convincing her.
Excellent. Good luck, my friend.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Yep, have a good one, kids. Something about them is rubbing me the wrong way now. Just something about him. I think it's Egghead. Egghead, I think, is the one that's sort of like throwing me off a little bit. Because he seems way too much into this. Alright, Miss Programmer.
What is it?
What if you didn't have to leave? I talked to Andre. He wants to make it work.
I don't want to make anything work.
Hold on, you don't want to make anything work.
Yes, anything. I don't want to make anything work.
Alright, got your message. Well, we have decent suggestion.
Easy. When her research is done, she can move out.
Listen, about your research. You mentioned earlier it's not going very well. Maybe I can help with something?
What? No, I don't really need any help with the project.
But if I could help you finish the project, then you wouldn't have to live in a church next to the Boom Boom anymore. Just think about it.
She thinks about it. A glossy look in her eyes. A gust of wind brings more snow in from the broken gallery. It touches her hair.
Alright. Bring me the game's offsite copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help. It's stored on a filament
the
memory, and I'm unable to go and fetch it
The
myself.
game's memory? Or the game's copy? What is an offsite copy and why do you need
It's
it?
a backup of my former employer's project.
The
radio
radio
game
game.
we were working on. It's stored on a filament memory, just like the one inside this radio computer.
She's making it extra simple for you.
The backup itself is destroyed now, but I'm hoping to use what's left of it to pinpoint the exact location of the anomaly. You just have to go to my old workspace and get the filament.
Hold on. If it's called an off-site copy, then why is it still on site?
Yeah, actually, that's a very good question. Why is it on site?
Oh god, not this again. It is not on site. It is in the basement. Perfectly safe and not connected to the front at all.
Basement? Sounds like it's technically
Okay,
still
Rhetoric, you
on
can
site.
shut up now.
And no, taking it outside the building wouldn't have protected it from the data loss. There's nothing wrong with keeping the backup in the basement. What happened was a freak accident that has nothing to do with
Okay, I see
how the
why she's
backup is
having
stored.
such an attitude about this. Yeah, we're clear, we're
This
clear.
is clearly a painful topic for her. She must have had to explain herself numerous times.
By your old workspace, you mean the Studio Fortress accident in that office building on Plaza?
Yeah, that's the one. You can get in through the bookshop. You just have to do some explaining to the bookstore lady.
Alright, wait, bookstore lady, you mean placents? Placents?
That's her name, I believe.
Where exactly is this off-site copy?
There's this giant ice bear fridge in the building's cellar. It's there. Don't worry, you can't miss the bear. It's hideous.
Fair enough. I'll go look for it.
Thanks. And here's my Qualsund multi-tool. You might need it to hack loose some ice. It opens everything. If you get me the off-site copy, then you can keep the Qualsund.
Oh, well, thank you,
It
ma'am.
hurts a bit for her to say this. She's not too happy to be parting with the Kvalsund. The legendary Kvalsund multi-tool. This is Prybar version 2.0 for professionals like you.
Alright, I'll leave you to work. Let's see our brand new toy. Equip this to open locked containers in the world. Huh. Alright. Alright, Kim, let's go. Holy shit, this is a big ass boy. I didn't even realize how big the multi-tool was. This isn't even a multi-tool, this is a fucking mega tool. Alright, well, we need to go talk to Placents. But first, I kind of want to check this place out. We're at the church, so we need to travel over here somewhere. Oh, hello. Glad I checked that. This is where the one dudes are. Oh, what do we got here? Some magnesium and oversized superstar sunglasses. +1 savoir faire, -1 visual calculus. Unfortunately, I use my visual calculus quite a bit, so probably won't be using those. Still though, appreciate the magnesium. Hello, what do we got here?
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other.
Why so many bullet holes?
A row of ghostly shades stand facing the wall.
Oh, fuck.
There are many of them, a dozen at least. Their heads lowered and eyes blindfolded.
It's an execution.
It's quiet. No sound. No movement. 10 meters away, other shades are lined up in an orderly manner. Automatic rifles point.
Yeah.
A gust of wind blows by. The coats of the firing squad flap slowly in the breeze. A single person stands on the side.
The officer given the order to fire.
The sun blazes high up in the sky, baking the planks, the sand, your skin. The order was carried out in the afternoon. A long time has passed since the moment of this fusillading. Rain and brine have since washed all the blood away. Not a trace remains.
What is this?
The abundance of bullet holes leads to two options. Either an inordinate amount of executions were performed here, or they did not use a conscience round, where only one soldier has the loaded rifle. Looks like this was a mass execution with everyone fully armed.
Look at the people against the wall.
A host of men, probably in everyday clothes, ragged from the conflict and covered in dust. They were not sitting, a common practice for executions in some nations. As demonstrated by the height level of the bullet holes, they stand, facing the wall. It's impossible to discern any details about their personality or background. Ordinary people, familiar, each and every one of them.
Who were they? Esprit de corps?
Leeches, fleas, and thieves.
Gotcha.
All the freeloader scum living off the hard work of others. Such is your belief. Maybe you should change it. They were praying, screaming.
Look at the line of soldiers.
7 men in combat uniforms and dark coats, holding
Yep,
automatic
7 men.
rifles aimed at the people. Soldiers from some side, but from which one?
Look at the people standing on the side.
The commandant.
Yep, the
The one
commandant.
who gives the order. Machine gun fire crackling through the air. The lights of the muzzle flashes dancing on his face.
Hey, Kim, weird question. Who is in this who in this execution?
I don't know. I don't know who died here, lined up beside that horrible wall. It could have been any of the parties involved in the revolution. Perhaps the ones executed here were the loyalist conservatives, killed by the communists at the start of the Civil War. Or it could have been the communists, put to death during the last stretch of the conflict by the coalition forces. It could even have been the employees of the failed R&D center down the coast, as their building was taken over by the revolutionaries.
Or maybe.
You mentioned coalition forces. Could it have been them against the wall?
Yeah, it's very unlikely the coalition forces were the ones who died here. They were always the last ones against the wall. To be honest, if a coalition member was anyone in this situation, it was a commandant, the superior giving the orders.
All right.
A cold sea wind blows away the figures.
Interesting. Nice to know, though, that we're getting to the point where you can pass, like, heroic checks without much difficulty. Hey, 20 cents. Never been so happy about that in my life. Okay. Oh, FALN Peepo Peepo. +2 logic, -1 perception. Eh, that ain't too bad. I was kind of hoping we'd be able to leave from down there, but... Okay, so we're like right here. Wait, no, where are we? I need to figure out, like, where the shot came from. Because they said it was, like, maybe out on the boardwalk? Okay. We need to go up and around for some reason. Alright. The other thing I'm thinking is maybe it's, like, out here somewhere. But even then, that's like an impossible shot at that point. Oh, hello. How did I miss you? Okay. Maybe it was like past the zoologist? Heavy military blockades are little bullet holes. No, it's not here. Okay. We need to at some point head back over to where Placence is. Talk to her about getting into the old, like, shops. Oh.
The remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind. They're covered in a thick layer of grime. They must have been like this for 40 years.
Try to see inside.
Dripping water falls from a high place. All you can see is the shadow of a collapsing staircase. There's rust and corrosion on the bars. They're foaming with it. And a small layer of white salt from the sea.
Hey, Lieutenant, can you make out what's inside?
No. I won't even try. You know, I had a partner once. They called him Eyes, because he had to show me things. It's that bad.
Can you still shoot, though?
Well enough, actually. It's odd how that works. I'm no sharpshooter, but I pass my shooting courses 7 out of 10.
Good to know. Fair enough, Kim. I want to get up there somehow, because that looks like something we can interact with. That looks like... Wait, hold on, those are stairs. Is there a way in?
You see, a slogan used to...
Yeah, no. Okay. We've already interacted with that. Can't get to the other side there. There's gotta be something here we can do. Because I see those stairs up there. Alright, hold on. This might be a place we can go. Let's check this area out. Past the church. We haven't gone this way yet. Alright, what do we got here? 250! Hell yeah! Okay, what do we got in here?
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a
A
sand
depot.
tree in front of
Okay.
it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
What is this thing anyway?
It's military. A service depot of some sort.
Used to service what?
Probably something that is no longer there.
Could this structure have been used to take the shot?
From here to the whirling, I can't see how. The church is in the way.
Alright, fair enough. There's gotta be somewhere they could have taken the shot from. Maybe somewhere up here? This looks kind of promising. Cigarette butts cleaned away under a rock. Brand Theomotiri. Theomotiri seems important somehow. Someone's made a campfire here a long time ago. Oh, that looks like a tower. A rusted, broken control box for the radio relay tower. Ladders too rusty to climb the sea air has eaten away at it. The relay tower coordinates boat traffic in the bay. Or coordinates boat traffic in the bay, barely. Got a scented scarf. Tiny inlets there off in the far distance where the post trails toward. Where the posts trail toward. Okay. I was thinking that this might have been where they took the shot from on top of that tower. But it's not looking like it. There's our dead man. White polo shirt, +1 or +1 rhetoric, -1 empathy. We're getting quite a bit of outfits now I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna stick with like the cop uniform because it fits my stat spread the best, but I don't think they would have shot from the church. Well, let me check the boardwalk, check island, check Land's End. I hate the fact that the map doesn't show me where anything is. Boardwalk for bullet traces, island for bullet traces, Land's End. Okay, we need to check the boardwalk. Maybe there's something in the jacket.
As you hold it in your hands, it makes an uncomfortable crunching sound.
Man, how does this jacket get so disgusting?
It's a sordid, filthy tale, not for the weak. Are you sure you can stomach it? Some secrets are better left uncovered. Don't even try. Seriously.
Yeah, we'll think about
It
it.
occurs to you that you're not even holding the jacket itself, but rather the thick crust of jetsam and seagull shit that ensconces it. It smells like a dead sea creature, tangled in grey strands of seaweed. It must have spent quite some time in the water before the tide deposited it ashore.
Gross.
Why? Why did you think about it? Look at your hands. They're covered in muck.
Ew, ew, ew.
Now you're just flicking that shit everywhere.
Okay, we're not gonna check the jacket again. I thought we might have been able to find like a bullet casing or something in the pocket. Coin-operated weighing machine hasn't been used in over a decade. Vagrants have recently painted the tarp red, water drips from it. A makeshift roof, vagrants have tried to make the boardwalk habitable. That tarp will keep out neither rain nor snow nor wind. Hello. Big white canister. It's open and empty. Coin operator viewer has been out of order for years. Okay, I don't see any bullet traces on the boardwalk here. This is where we're meant to check, right? Like, I don't see anywhere else that would be considered a boardwalk. Yeah, no, there's nothing. I mean, maybe on top of this building, but I can't figure out how to get inside. Hello, sir.
Okay, I'll notice the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side. This was to deal with. You officers, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez? I'm Tran Heilostam.
Nice to meet you, Tron.
Kim Kisuragi, right? I was just telling my son about this building.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. How do you know Kim's name?
Very rich in.
Nice to meet you.
Hold on. Hypertext?
Yes, hypertext. Young Carp and the collection of cultural hyperlinks.
Wait, what was that about the window before?
Oh, yes. So, Mikhail, they had to deal with monitor glare, especially in the summer. They still had vector monitors back then. That was 49 years ago. So they didn't have windows on the south wall.
You and Kim know each other?
No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of Kim, of course. Mikhail, say hi to the officers. Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard of it? It's a programming language used in Grad. Quite tricky, but he wanted to play this Grad-made adventure program. We've been getting really into Worms lately.
The man speaks in the artificial cadence of a professor. Or someone who's been on.
Yeah, I'm noticing that. The way he speaks is odd.
I assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many real things to see. Just as I was telling Mikhail before, this is where the coalition landed in 08. We could be standing on what is the most interesting landmark in Revachol West.
This man is your half-brother. You feel it.
Half-brother?
Well, get a load of this guy. He really enjoys his trivia. The Orbis programming language was named after its inventor, Victor Orbis, a cybernetician from Grad. They run Vox in the Occidental countries.
What's so fascinating about an empty old building?
Aha! But it's not just any empty old building.
Oh, God.
What not a lot of people know is this used
Yes,
to be the R&D
I can
department
see
of Feld
that,
Electrical and Feld,
buddy.
which now sells ink cartridges mostly, was once a top dog in the turn-of-the-century cybernetics boom.
Hold on. What's R&D?
Encyclopedia, do you really not know what an R&D is? It's research and development. Look at the building looming over you.
It looks old and weathered, with seagulls picking apart its stone and metal carcass. Bushy undergrowth has taken hold of the collapsed rooftop. Some kind of bird has set up a nest on a broken windowsill.
I don't think I've ever heard of this Feld Electrical.
That's not surprising. Only a vestigial ink cartridge and ferrotape manufacturer remains. They started out as a midway electronics outfit in Königstein 2 centuries ago. After an aggressive move
Okay,
to
we're getting a
Russia,
lecture
Feld
on
became
history.
a global player in the emerging personal electronics market of the pre-revolutionary.
I was hoping you would just tell me what an entrance to the building was.
Tricentennial was beating them in business machines. But Feld had an ace up their sleeve. Or should I say they were developing an ace up their sleeve? I'm mixing my metaphors here.
What was that ace?
It was here in Martinez, possibly in this very building, that they developed prototypes for a tape computer.
A tape computer?
Mm-hmm. An elegant folding mechanism of rollers and ferrotape ribbons, portable enough to be a take-it-home solution. Revolutionizing.
So basically their version of a
possibly
laptop.
Even bring them to the average consumer, which is a feat of engineering even today's giants, Rehm, ICN, and ZAM, haven't achieved yet.
He assumes something like a combat stance, facing the wind.
What happened?
Indeed. What?
The revolution!
Unfortunately, their moonshot project never made it to the market. Feld's move to Revachol backfired. The revolutionary government liquefied their assets and expropriated those very advanced prototypes. Possibly from this very building, or one of the adjacent ruins. All of this was built by Feld, even the boardwalk. Wild Pines built Martinez proper as a resort for their middle management. Feld built this side of town for R&D.
I want to ask about something else.
What else?
Great, thank you for the interesting
Thanks
information.
to you for having me and little Mikhail here to pick your brain. A very interesting conversation indeed.
Pick your brain, if anything.
Okay. I was hoping for an entrance to the building. All I got was a lecture. Maybe I'm not allowed into that building yet. I don't know. I want to figure out a way up there. Like up to these boardwalks, because I feel like there might be something up here. Or wait, is this? Yeah, this is. Okay, yeah, never mind. That's the shooting area. Well, now I think about it, I didn't really check that one for bullets, did I? I think I need to go back there. Just in case. Also, I thought I saw it there. It's a Noland Vink Sync. An unsuccessful model. Okay, the game is very detailed. There's even a shadow of this guy. I didn't even, like, that's insane. Either they got a hell of a lighting engine in the game for no real reason, considering it's mostly, like, isometric. Or they hand animated that. Entrée interdite. Old ticket taker booth no longer in operation. Alright, let's check this place out, see if we can't find anything. Doors only barred shut, it is inaccessible. Because I'm wondering if maybe... Nah, we can't get up there, okay. I wonder if they possibly took the shot from here. Huh. Also... Sorry, again, texts. Okay. I think what we need to do now is we need to go back and talk to Placence. Figure out where to go from here. Because I feel like there should be somewhere here that we just haven't found yet that the shop might have come from. But we checked the boardwalk here. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Stop it. I just want to go down here. Hold on, library card. Smallest church in St. Signs. Oh god, we have taken a tumble, haven't we? Alright, map of Martinez.
Features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez.
Trace a path through the grid.
Through the various streets. Finally, coming to a halt on the spot.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your...
Okay, so journal, map, but that doesn't tell me shit. God damn it. Oh, okay. Okay. Where else could the shot have come from? Maybe somewhere like with the fisherman shacks? I think we've already checked all of these. I mean, regardless, we need to head back this way anyway, because we need to figure out what to do about Miss Library Lady. Let's talk to you again.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
I was looking for someone else, actually. That's it.
Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
Okay, what do you do around here?
Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now I'm tarring a little skiff.
Is that enough to make a living?
Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
Keep it professional, man. Don't make it sound like you're hitting.
I'm not hitting on her, Rhetoric. Interesting. What have you found?
Wood, pieces of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human,
mine?
animal, fish, other odd sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once. Bottles, drugs also. Lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass.
All right. Major choice moment. You only get to ask one thing. It would be weird to say them all. Choose wisely.
I need to know about those human bodies.
Well, you're barking under the wrong tree then, officer. I have no interest in floaters. Seen enough of them in my life already. Very unattractive bunch.
Fair enough. Alright, be seeing you. Those flowing freely in the water unmoored. So I wonder if maybe they might have shot from out here on the dock, but I guess not. Where else could they have shot from? Because they shot from somewhere around here. Or at least that's one potential place they could have shot from. Okay, we're getting down around here again, which means we've gone too far, basically. Ugh. Okay. Let's head back this way. Let's talk to Placence, get her view on it. I was really hoping I'd get a decent idea of where the shot came from. Also, hello, there's something over here. Traffic beyond the gate, more abandoned motor lorries. Jamrock biker cop sunnies. +1 empathy, -1 logic. Sign says no entry. Someone scribbled an inverted star on it. And someone hid some magnesium. Okay, back across the waterlock. We've pretty much exhausted what we can do over here, other than I do want to make 2 pit stops. I'm gonna talk to, of course, the one lady. And we need to pay for our room in the Whirling and Rags tonight, because I don't think I want to stay out in the fishing village.
Can I help you?
Oh, by the way, Gart, I found a new bird for the Whirling.
What is this thing?
It's no biggie, I just thought it'd look nice on the wall. I'm that kind of cop.
What, the interior decorating kind? You know, I'm sorry. This is actually a nice bird. A competent piece of taxidermy. I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess. So, I don't know. Thank you. I'm gonna go with thank you.
People just don't know how to accept gifts, especially taxidermy. He likes it. He likes the bird. It solves his broken bird problem.
I feel good about our work here today. It's all about the little things, like bringing people random stuffed animals.
Indeed it is, Kim.
It's not actually about that, but he liked it.
Oh, about my bill for tonight.
20 real.
Yep, here you are.
You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
All right, have a good one. Oh, we also need to talk to you. I just remember, we talked to your husband.
Dear. There you are again.
I ran into your husband on the coast.
Goodness, how is he? Did he say why he hasn't returned yet?
He's fine, ma'am. As we had suspected, he couldn't get back earlier because the water lock on the canal was broken. Now he's just finishing up somewhere.
Oh, yes. That's my Morel. He's bound to catch a cold staying out there for so long. But I am so relieved to hear that he's okay. Thank you for putting an old woman's heart at ease, if even a little.
Yeah, no problem, man.
You haven't, however. There are dangers out there.
Empathy, shut up.
But is foul. Her heart won't rest until Morel is safely back with her. Now maybe she'll open up about those fascinating cryptids. Take her mind off all this.
Maybe convince her to tell you about some cool cryptids?
There's really no point in manipulating anyone. She'd be only too pleased to tell you about her work. Go on and ask.
Hey, Lena, I'd like to hear some more about some of the cryptids you've studied. Can you tell me about a couple of them?
Oh, I'd be delighted. Truth be told, I could really use the company too.
One cryptid, not a couple. One. This won't turn into some kind of cryptid extravaganza.
Alright, Kim, just one cryptid, I promise.
He nods and assumes a wait. Ooh, tough choice there.
Ooh, what's the most dangerous cryptid?
The gnome of Jeroma.
The gnome of Jeroma? That doesn't sound too bad.
Oh, it is. None of his victims survived. Grieving relatives never even found their bodies because the gnome's venom dissolved organic tissue.
What did this cryptid look like?
It was reportedly a small creature with webbed fingers and a protruding forehead and an ungainly little thing. Quite scary to look at. A couple of campers found it when it was already dying. They heard an odd wailing in the woods and followed the sound. They were scared and wrapped it in tarpaulin to suffocate it. It still took the gnome of Jeroma an entire day to die.
So wait, they have a body of it?
If the body of the creature was found, why aren't there detailed illustrations of it in science?
Yeah, that's a good
textbooks
point, Kim.
confirming the existence of this very little species?
Alas, the first scientist who got his hands on the creature's corpse put it in a jar of formaldehyde, thinking that would detoxify the gnome's venom. Instead, all the venom leaked out of the creature's teeth and into the surrounding liquid, dissolving the creature itself. A poetic end, perhaps, but a real loss for science.
Ma'am.
Alas, always, alas, and then it was gone. Isn't that overly convenient?
It seems very convenient that it just disappeared, nothing like it was ever seen again.
I understand your skepticism, but that's what happens with things that are rare and stand out. Their disappearance is most memorable, and they are least likely to be found again.
This has been very educational, ma'am, but sadly I think we need to discuss something else.
Of course, dear.
Alright, that's all for now. Do we have anything else we can talk to you fuckers about?
Again? I can't but...
He might be wearing a disguise.
Cool shades. You wearing a disguise?
Yes, it's a hobby of mine.
As if waiting for some kind of reaction or response. Something to click. It's not happening, though. Who is this guy?
I know who it is. Oh, also, someone has messaged me, one of my friends has messaged me that I've been missing out on something because I haven't picked through the dumpster enough, apparently. So, let's go check this out. And we'll also maybe talk to Kuno.
The trash container stand. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Alright, search the food
It's
waste.
just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, what's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the
Oh!
peels.
Yeah, okay, yeah, they were
Looks
not
like
kidding when they said I missed something. Pick it out.
Something larger.
Damaged ledger.
A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting. Not just any man's. This dense cursive, it's yours.
My ledger.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
The handwriting, it's mine.
There's a lot of it too. And you've got an autopsy form in there, in the back. That light pink copy paper. If you don't mind me asking, How did this get in the trash?
I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore.
Well,
His eyes express a rare condolence. Then he picks it up.
lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes.
Okay, I'll do that.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found.
All right, close the lid.
Sounds a muffled gong.
Can't believe I missed that. Through the 3 days we've been through so far, I never once found my ledger.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you.
Okay. Inspect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
I guess run my fingers across the aluminum.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before. Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances.
Hey, Lieutenant, what's this?
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property.
Interesting. What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Maybe yours will have how many cases you've solved. How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
For example?
All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
All right, thanks, Kim.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
All right, what do we got in the white
They're
papers?
not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages.
Damn, so we had a hell of a career then, huh?
They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What is in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate, due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases, undertaken, not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Damn.
What do you mean? Is that all?
Is 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
2 cases a week appears to have been my load. I'm not sure how I completed them, though.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
I'm sure I made plenty of mistakes.
It's okay. We all make mistakes.
God knows I've made my share. He tries not to think of them. Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
Examine the handwriting in the files.
It's inornate, nearly illegible, yet marching in orderly lines. Pedagogical somehow, brash, It must be yours for you to be able to read it. These are the lines of someone who has written by hand a lot and has developed a style only they themselves or you yourself can decide.
So it's similar to like how this is a fun history fact for you guys. Leonardo da Vinci learned how to write with his left hand so he could write backward and no one else could read his stuff.
Your hand cramps up merely looking at the scribbles drawn as by some magnet to the red checkered margins, fast but always straight.
There was a mention of a naming convention here?
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins, yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name, a title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples.
Oh boy, and they're written in capital letters too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
More?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout.
Murder. So we took a lot of murder cases.
It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Count the pages. I have to open an official case. Is there room?
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete.
Commit to paper.
Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It's unfitting of this monumental event. The ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It will do, barely. But...
Hey, Kim, do you happen to have a pen?
The lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat, shiny pens hang from the binder, like large caliber bullets on an ammo belt. He is not really saying anything, just standing there, looking at them.
Can I have one?
Know that I give this to you with resentment.
Gotcha, bud. With this beauty, commit to paper.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the blue oblong pen in a brash freehand uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Get the body down. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place.
Cross out the ones you've already finished. All of those.
Satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. You're a swashbuckler with that pen, Harry, and it feels good. Feels like completion. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
The Hanged Man.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for
I can't
the
tell if
case
he's
now.
being sarcastic.
I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
Alright, I'm done inspecting
You don't
these.
exactly close them. So much as distance yourself from the smelly papers.
Also, does that
They're a little
mean...
further from your nose
Okay,
now.
no, it does. That doesn't mean what... Okay. Can I read the case files now?
It's proving to be harder than expected.
Damn, we actually
You just
failed
don't have
that.
the intellectual rigor to patch the quilt back together. Try again later.
Alright, fair enough. Yellow
In
papers.
the back, you see thin, translucent copier paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red. All covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
What types of forms are there?
3. The topmost are misconduct fines, the middle ones are station calls, and the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work.
Misconduct fine.
Monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields. But
Okay.
they're pleasantly vague.
Station call.
These are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing. All in a print so small it could be considered downright cute.
What about field
A
autopsy?
dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters.
Okay,
of
so this is basically just
waiting
what
to be
we filled out
filled
with Kim on our
Age,
first day.
Sex, condition of internal organs.
All right, enough of these.
Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear.
All right, I
The
think we
insanity between the
can
board
put
and the
them
rest of the
away.
paperwork must have spared the fragile copy of paper.
Yeah, put the wet ledger away. Still, though, nice to know. All right, we need to head this way because we need to check out the halogen watermark. So let's mess with your car a little bit, Kim.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out tool.
Kim, how do I turn on the headlights?
All right. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
He's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious carriage.
Press engine start.
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The raspberry gauge jumps.
Damn!
The engine of the Caprice Enigma comes to life with a whiny growl, like a leopard waking from its sleep, yawning and roaring at the same time.
Press button labeled headlights.
The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
All right. So now we just stand out here.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Look at the shimmering street
The
grid.
rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Wait, look around
A
you.
rat brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst the stopped lorries. In the distance, a child somewhere shrieks. A woman reprimands her in a voice no quieter than the child's cry.
Ah, Martinez.
Where are we on this?
Let me see. Right here.
Seems nice.
No, it does not.
Oh, fair enough, Kim. Look at the
There
perforations.
are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
All right, tally up the different
The
rows.
first row has 18 dots.
Not bad.
Not bad for what? You don't even know what it means yet.
Fair enough. What about the next
The
one?
next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
Count individually.
Count 216 perforations. Considering that nice, large number, a wave of pride washes over you. Though you can't say why, precisely.
All right, and the last row?
The last row has 3 perforations.
3? That's it?
That's it.
Hey, Kim, what do all these holes mean?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Alpha male officers who are proud of their numbers often do. It's meant.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
Wait, 18 years I've done this?
That's what it says. I might have guessed even longer based on your age. What did you do all those blissful years of your youth?
Probably some boring office job, same as everyone else.
No shame in working a regular job, detective. Sometimes after a long day of doing this, I even envy it. Let's move on, shall we? This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see, wow, more than 200.
216 to be exact.
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
Used to be good. That's some solace, I guess. What's the last number?
Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
That's not too many.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way.
What's it feel like to kill a man, Mr. McCoy? A young woman asked when across the desk from her. Honestly, babe, says John McCoy, crossing his ankles over said desk. I don't feel anything anymore. It's just like brushing my teeth.
Oh, we've actually killed people.
Once or twice a week, and don't really think about it.
Oh,
There's
I'm thinking
no
about it way
trace of
too
guilt
much.
in his voice.
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident. But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
How do you handle the strain?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others. Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Like what?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
Maybe I should find a hobby.
Why not gardening? You've already got the yellow gloves.
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Maybe I should pour one out for the boys, the fallen.
If you want to pour out the booze you've been carrying around on duty, I'm certainly not going to stop you.
Hey, listen, Kim, I grabbed it by accident, all right? Poured it out.
A pool of cheap wine appears at your feet. It shimmers in the lights of the Kanema.
I'm sorry for killing you.
Very noble of you. Are we done here?
Literally the sorriest cop on earth. Apologized 10 times. Thanks for this.
The lieutenant nods.
All right, let's go.
I'll go turn off the lights.
You can now see your statistics.
Sorry, cop, boring cop, communist, fascist, ultra-liberal, moralist, good cop, bad cop, honor, people killed, cases solved, years in service. Okay. We need to call them. Let's help sooner with their project before the Ravers can move in. Okay. We need to talk to Titus. Is Titus still in here? Fuck no. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Hey, Titus.
It's you again. What is it?
Hey, good meeting you, Mr. Clown. Okay, I talked to Kalasha, and now I need to talk to Ruby.
Why?
I'm gonna level with you. She's the next link in the chain that leads me to Lely's killer.
Sounds like you're making her a suspect in this. Not on my watch.
No,
not.
no, she's
one of us. We're not gonna throw her under your moral intern steamroller. Fuck that shit.
And fuck you too, moral
God damn. Shanky, you kiss your mother with that mouth. Never mind. I don't think you kiss anyone.
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect. You know how it works, guys.
That's nothing. That's just legalese. You don't even have a sound theory. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R here. Think you could fuck off now?
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus.
Oh, damn.
You'll
We
be
have a
surprised at
lot
how
of
quickly a
bonuses to
theory
this.
presents itself if you keep looking.
All right. Present a solid theory.
Nothing is happening. The pieces are there, but they remain unconnected.
No, we can do this.
Sorry, you're not coming up with anything. Again, the pieces are there. She could have done it. Somehow. Something else. Walla walla bing bang. It's just not coming
Yeah,
together.
give up.
There we go. Your mind is a relaxed muscle. It's so nice and easy to give up, isn't it? On the downside, you have no blissful idiot. Say something. You stood there for too long.
Okay, we need to increase our logic. Which I am not opposed to. So, logic. And then do we have any gear that increases our logic? No, that decreases it. That's the exact opposite of what we want. Oh, here we go. What is this, a hat? Yes, it is. All right, let's try this one again.
It's you again. What is it?
Well, you know why I'm here. Yeah, now we're almost guaranteed.
A sudden flash of lightning in your neocortex. The hostel cafeteria is lit by its airy blaze. Floor plans, bullet trajectories, webs of human emotion, all channeled into a single thought.
Why are you so sure Ruby didn't off him?
So that's what you were squinting at. You were trying to come up with a theory, weren't you? That she did it.
Yeah, he was cobbling together shit so he could put her away. It's RCM.
No, I'm not trying to put her away.
Well, let old Titus set your mind at ease then. She didn't do it. She was here all night.
Sunday night, 11:30 to 12:15. She was here all that time?
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
She didn't go out to the bar for a drink?
No.
That's a lie.
In the whole 45-minute window, she was with you all the time.
All right. She took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out too. She has an operation to run from her lorry. We're not getting into what that operation is again, Cope. And just 'cause she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot him. I've been through this. It's not plausible.
He's been through it. That means he suspected her too.
Ooh, okay. Thank you, reaction speed. I didn't actually catch that.
We're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that roof.
There is a secret route in the kitchen that leads straight to the roof.
Oh.
Through it looks like an abandoned pinball workshop.
People say there was a pinball.
And they were hiding the key.
Sometime before the
Hold on. I think we might have figured it out.
East Delta Pinball Arcade. Weird place. Went bankrupt.
Okay, but how'd you get up? There's no room for a staircase in this building.
Oh, no, there is an elevator, sir.
An elevator, for that matter.
The elevator is outside the building. It's an old dumbwaiter used for moving pinball machines up and down from the workshop.
Good one, Kim.
Thank you.
The lieutenant is glad he got the floor plan right there.
From there, a door leads straight to the roof. You can just step outside.
Ruby could have gone up, shot him, come down. All under 7 minutes.
That's quite the theory. We need to have a look at that secret passage, boys.
I'm on it, boss. Right when the law clears, me and Angus are going up there.
It's a dumbwaiter, not an industrial lift. How about I go instead of...
Just now. You got something else to back this route up? Or is that it?
You do agree the shot came from the roof, right?
Why not? You can't draw a straight line into Clausia's window from any of the surrounding buildings. Not from what I know about Martinez. Maybe from the coast. But like I said, I've been too busy dealing with you idiots. So no, I don't think it was a sniper. It was close up.
There's a 72% chance that the bullet came from the roof.
72%. There's a percentage and all. Where'd you get it from? Your guys in the lab?
Definitely lie. The truth is not credible.
Yes, we have a ballistics lab in Coron we consult in cases like these.
Wouldn't hurt to have one of those in Martinez. What else have you got? The puts her on the roof.
I also found footprints upstairs in the old workshop.
Footprints. Recent.
Pretty damn recent.
The tracks were recent, but not worn down in the right foot like Ruby's. It's best to omit this pesky little polemic for now.
Recent.
Too confusing.
A week or two.
That close, huh? How fortunate. I'll take a thorough look at those prints myself before I believe that call. Good news is, I'm still listening.
Guess what? Remember that key I found there?
I don't like guessing, Cole. No one does.
It opens the steel door in the kitchen, the one that leads upstairs to the roof. This key was right here, with you, all the time.
You didn't find it, but Ruby sure did. That's how she got up there.
Quit jumping to conclusions, Theo. You took that key. Did it look like it was recently put there?
No, the ribbon was old. Faded. It'd have been there for 20 years at least.
She could have just put it back there when she was done.
Why? This doesn't make sense. It's damn interesting, but it doesn't fit well, and you know it.
It doesn't fit well, but it fits, and he knows it.
Have we firmly established Ruby could have had access to the roof where the man was shot?
Firmly doesn't go well with could've. There's a route to the roof. Me and the boys need to check it out. That's what we established.
All right, I guess that's the best I can hope for with you.
But a route does not put that bullet in his head. A gun does that, and Ruby doesn't carry one.
Phase 2, murder weapon. Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt. In the shape of a gun. Just don't contradict yourself. If it doesn't sound like Ruby did it, maybe keep it to yourself.
All right.
But what if you miss interesting information that way? The choice is ultimately yours. But...
Local pawn shop sold my gun to lost gun to a woman. Maybe it was her.
You lost your gun?
Yeah, fuck off.
Did you lose it before the murder?
Yes.
No, you didn't. And Ruby didn't use your lost gun to kill him.
Stop thinking about your lost gun, damn it. You'll get a heart attack.
This was merely a thought exercise. He did not lose his gun.
Okay, fair enough. I've already established that Ruby's running drugs. She could have smuggled guns too.
God damn. That's just about your favorite topic, isn't it?
All I'm saying, Titus, is from what I saw in her cabin, she'd have no trouble getting a gun.
Trouble. This is Revachol. Even the roid heads in the gym had a carbine. No one has trouble getting a gun. I still never saw her carry one.
He must be referencing some past case of theirs. He's angry because he knows you're right. What he's saying only confirms your theory.
I didn't say I'd prove she had the murder weapon, just that we need to find her.
I don't know, Cop. Why don't you find your lost
Elaine, I'm going to fucking kill you.
Easy now, Al. This isn't...
You know what? Actually, thank you, Titus.
Titus, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
Phase 3. Motive. The last component.
It's not why did she kill him, it's why did she organize the cover-up?
And I suppose you have a theory on that.
She could have just been covering up for herself, Titus.
Think about it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
Yeah, that's actually...
Claudia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been first.
Time for a logics demonstration.
Okay. Eugene, let's say you killed him.
He scoffs.
Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him. Get down.
Would you prefer to go on trial with your friends as part of a lynch mob or alone for committing murder?
The man is silent.
If she used us to cover her own shit up, well, that's a serious violation of the Hardy Code, boss.
Which is why she didn't. She would never do that. Why aren't more of you defending her? This is fucking stupid, Titus.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
So she's not here anymore.
So he didn't rule her out completely. And she skipped town. This is good.
Titus, you have to see it. Things don't add up. We need to talk to her.
Silence. He looks around the room. The old man in the corner nods. A very small nod. And a trickle of tobacco spit on his lip.
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where she is. Add it to your list of suspicions, if you want.
All right, what you got for me, Titus?
I don't know. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However hard I asked. Want to know why?
Why?
She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior. Why fleeing is always incriminatory.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that.
When did she leave?
Friday afternoon, when you first arrived. I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation.
Do you have any clues on where Ruby went?
She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so she's on foot.
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand. You'll never find her.
Yeah, Al. And we won't either.
She's not really a Hardy candidate anymore, is she?
She's not, Glenn.
What was she scared of?
I told you. You.
Me as in the RCM?
No, you. As in the cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes.
I have no idea why she'd be scared. I'm just a normal cop.
Sure.
Unbelievably boring fuck. Saying 7 incredibly boring things. God, this game is just making me feel fucking terrible about myself.
You know, when I first saw you limp in here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure.
What else did Ruby tell you about me?
She said you have a funny taste in clothes and that you won't stop.
Won't stop?
Until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from that you're a human can opener. That you play suspects against each other. Open them up like cans.
And then when they're all empty, just move on to the next can.
Oh no.
Unless there was something you missed.
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just...
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it, whack him, or we can go on with our lives. I'm having to go on with our lives.
And I greatly appreciate that, Titus.
How about you?
Silence. He nods.
Anything else?
Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This called Titus, this called Pete. But she was too scared.
Have you looked for her?
A little. On the coast.
Where have you looked for her? More precisely.
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlogged. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there.
Yeah, fair.
Who's doing this looking? They're all here.
You're all here. Who's out looking?
Lizzie needed some air.
The gardener? But she went to tell Everett.
You're a smart cop, but you're a stupid person. No one goes to tell Everett anything. If he has to know, he has to know fast.
It's called a radio, you believe. The gardener may have played you a game when she stormed out. She has her
God
own
damn it.
plan.
Do you know what she's doing with ULAN frequencies?
The what now? I have no idea. Boys?
She said she's building a pale emitter.
Hold on, the pale again.
What?
We were talking about radio equipment. She said she's doing Ulan frequencies at a pale something. I don't know more.
This guy barely understands what he's talking about.
There you have it. Pale something.
Can you tell me where on the coast I should start looking?
Sure. There's some shit houses there. A cinder block town. Fisherfolk there refuse to unionize. So, that's one place we haven't looked. I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash. Time for you to step up.
We will start there. One more question. What does Ruby look like?
Boyish. Hair's red. Dyed. She looks like a Lowry man.
It's not much, but it'll do.
It'll have to.
We'll shake his hand.
His grip is firm and reassuring, like holding a piece of unpolished
Honestly, Titus, again, we got off to the wrong foot, but you seem like a decent bloke.
Not just granite, tightly packed RCM sergeant material.
Just think it.
No, he already is a sergeant. That's what you're feeling. He just wasn't sure what you are.
Okay. Well, do we have anything else we want to put into our head? Date of birth generator, that's right. Let's internalize that one. All right. And now, away we go. And actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. We got a decent amount of playtime under our belt. 2 extra hours on here. Making very good progress, honestly. Like, this is actually insane how close we're getting. We need to find Ruby, but we've already established I don't think the shot came from the balcony. I really don't. I think it came from one of the other places, so we'll figure it out next time. For now, we need to figure out where Ruby is, get the 8th member of the Hardy Boys, figure out like what her role in all of this is. She was the one who did the cover-up, but maybe there was something more there. We'll see. Regardless, though, thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Go check out some other videos. I have a ton of content on Disco Elysium, as well as other puzzle games and mystery games, such as the Sexy Brutale and Blueprints. So, if you're interested in either of those, go check those out. But beyond that, thank you all so much for watching this one, and have a good day.